Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. So about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we're going to talk about Luka Doncic. I told you I was going to do a follow-up video on how Luka Doncic he's become unwatchable for me. Like I said, he shows flashes of brilliance from time to time. Luka Doncic on the basketball court, absolutely. He's a great player, man. Not saying he's not a great player, any of this kind of stuff. But damn it, that dude's hard to watch. I mean, especially, like, it's almost like when you play with LeBron James, right? And you're on TV more. They're highlighting the Lakers all the damn time, right? LeBron James team's always on TV. They always get to shine, even though they're not that great. Like, it ain't like the Bulls in the 90s, where you're like, yo, Michael Jordan team's always on TV because the Bulls were the dynasty. They were a great team. They were always winning, it seemed like, right? And Michael Jordan was just on a level. So you understood them always being on TV. Who the hell wants to watch the Lakers over the last 5 years? But they're always on TV, right? They're always putting LeBron James teams out there. They're always celebrating the LeBron James teams. And Luka Doncic is there. We're going to talk about this video because this dude's unwatchable. I mean, I've been watching AOH's breakdowns, these last couple of videos he's put out. And I mean, AOH is just, he's really highlighting a lot of this Luka Doncic stuff too, which is just really embarrassing that you see on the video. First, you want to bring it down in this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel, guys. Like I said, I'm truly, truly humbled by all the support, man. It really means a lot, guys. Shout out to everybody that came through the live stream yesterday. I'm going to try to do lives maybe at least a couple times a week. I want to try to do one during the week if I can regularly, and then at least do one on the weekends if I can. If I got to be by myself, I got to be by myself. Shout out to all you guys that came through, man. Shout out to everybody in the membership. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I want to talk about how Luka Doncic is becoming unwatchable out there on the basketball court, man. I mean, just unwatchable. Now, like I said, this is not to say that Luka Doncic is not a great player, right? I'm not, hating on Luka Doncic, man. It's not to tear him down with lies or narratives like that. I'm just giving you the facts over what I've seen from Luka Doncic over the last several seasons now. He's become an unwatchable kind of player because of the crying, the moaning, the flopping. I mean, the load managing. I mean, the dude is just, like I said, it's almost like he's not even unwatchable anymore. It's unlikable. Like I said, like, how are you supposed to get behind? I use the same line all the time, guys. It's hard for me to get behind these guys. How can I get behind someone like Luka Doncic? Like I told you, I can't just get behind someone just because they're good. Just because they have skills or they do something, right? Like, oh, this guy's game is, and I'm just gonna like you just because of, that's not how it works. Especially as you grow up and you become an adult, it has to be about more. And I need more from you. I need something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that you have to be the best player in the league and stuff for me to get behind you, or you got to be scoring all these points and winning all these championships. No, but I need a personality to get behind. Give me something to get behind, your personality. You know what I'm saying? The effort that you give on the basketball court, I can get behind effort. I can get behind this kind of stuff. But I can't get behind load managing. I can't get behind flopping around. I can't get behind guys acting like a bunch of babies out there whining and crying all the damn time. I can't get behind this stuff, man. Maybe you can. Maybe you like Luka Doncic. You don't see what I'm seeing. You don't have a problem with anything that he does. Maybe it's me, right? It's not you, it's me. Maybe it's me. But to me, Luka Doncic is becoming unwatchable. Like I said, it has nothing to do with his skills, or he's not skilled, right? He's overrated. No, like I said, when you watch the video footage, I'm watching AOH's breakdowns of the first 3 quarters of the Utah Jazz game just the other night. And my God, man, I mean, my goodness, the calls that Luka Doncic gets, it's sad. Like I said, you're just robbing the league. You're robbing the fans of basketball here. And Luka Doncic has always got that look on his face. He's always like this, crying to the refs. I can't stand him anymore. I can't stand it. Like I said, good player, man. Great player. But, dude, I'm not rooting for you. I'm not buying your jersey. Once again, I'm not buying your jersey when you're light down the basketball court. And we've seen this a lot from Luka Doncic over the last several years because he's developed this arrogance. He's developed this narcissism like a LeBron James. Not that bad, but he's developing this kind of demeanor where he expects calls every time he gets touched. I tell you right now, these players want to talk about how great they are. They want to celebrate themselves. They want to pump up the skills of these guys. They want to laugh at the guys in the past. But these guys today, they wouldn't want to deal with the stuff that the players in the past had to deal with. They don't want defense played against them. Anytime you see a team playing defense or players playing defense, and you see maybe it being a little bit more physical than we've normally seen recently, these guys complain about it. I told you, you had that clown Jaylen Brown complain the other year in the post game during the playoffs because he thought the players would be becoming too physical. The Orlando Magic, he said, we're allowed to be too physical. What? You guys are clowns. You guys don't want physicality. You guys are weak, but then you guys want to act like you're tough guys. How many times we see these guys act tough? They want to go face to face or nose to nose or talk trash. You guys are weak. You guys are weak. Nobody wants to see you two weak, soft dudes go nose to nose, and then the next week you guys are outload managing. Weak stuff from you clowns. You guys are not tough. No one's impressed with you guys. No one's like, yo, those guys were about to go at it. Nah, man, this wasn't the Knicks and the Miami Heat from the 90s, man. Stop it. It wasn't the Bulls and the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't the Lakers and the Celtics, right? It wasn't the Celtics and the Pistons. It wasn't none of this stuff. It wasn't the Sixers and the Celtics. None of this stuff, man. Get the hell out of here. You weak-ass dudes out here crying and moaning like a Luka Doncic. Like I told you, when I'm watching this video footage, he's allowed to use his off arm and throw guys off him all the time. He's pushing guys all over the place. As soon as a guy bumps him, Luka Doncic is flailing his head back, slowing his shoulders back. He's looking disgusted like every time he don't get a call. He's always got his hands up in the air. I mean, my God, dude, just play the freaking game. I don't understand these dudes. They spend more energy like trying to get recognition for a call than they do on the defensive end. Luka Doncic expends more energy trying to get calls from the referee, doing all this stuff. They just actually playing defense and giving everyone the defensive end. I mean, I don't get it. Like I said, Luka Doncic will be out there and get 11 rebounds like he did last night. 0 offensive rebounds for Luka Doncic. 0. These guys don't offensive rebound because those are hustle rebounds. These weak defensive rebounds these guys are gathering in this weak era where guys are chucking up all these shots. Not impressed. Luka Doncic went out there. Where'd he go? I'm trying to think what he was last night. He was 3 for 12 last night, Luka Doncic, right? 3 for 12 last night. And when you watch the highlights, you would think that Luka Doncic made like 8 threes. It looked like he never missed a 3. I think they showed all 3 of his made threes. The man missed 9 of them. 9. But you showed all 3 of his makes. So it looked like Luka Doncic on fire out there. Oh, Luka Doncic for 3. Oh, Luka Doncic for 3. The dude made 3 of 12. 3 of 12, and you showed all 3 of them. What do you have, 6 turnovers last night? The man went 3 for 12 from the three-point line, but he was given 12 free throws. 12! He shot 12 threes and 12 free throws. So like I've told you guys, the game has become free throws and threes. That's all it is. How do you shoot 12 threes and still get 12 free throws? I mean, my God. And like I said, when you watch the video footage, the fouls that Luka Doncic was getting, laughable, guys. Once again, because he's crying and moaning out there. He's flopping around for foul calls. Luka Doncic, like I said, I'm not impressed at all with his overall game. And like I said, he's unwatchable to me. These guys are so skilled, then why do you have to carry on like that? Just play your game, dude. Like, there's no need for you to cry and moan all the time. Like I said, anytime these guys think they're hit, anytime they get hit, they want to cry about it. I don't respect that. And like I said, when you think about, excuse me, guys, Luka Doncic on the Lakers, it's worse. Everything is magnified when you play on LeBron James' team. It's magnified. So like I said, excuse me, guys, last night, 8 assists, 6 turnovers. Great for Luka Doncic. 12 three-pointers chucked up, you made 3. 12 free throw attempted for Luka Doncic. The Utah Jazz shot 18 for their team. Yeah, something stuck in my throat. So, when we talk about this stuff, it's almost like every game, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, they shoot more free throws than their entire competition, than the entire opponent. The opponent ever does. And this is becoming a regular thing now that we've seen. From a Luka Doncic flailing his arms all over the place, right? Holding his arm out so guys hit it. He's allowed to push guys off his arm, like you see Airways highlighting the video footage. He's throwing guys off him here and there. As soon as guys bump him, I mean, it's a foul. I mean, I saw one play. I don't know if it was the second quarter breakdown he did from the last Utah Jazz game with Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic drives into a defensive player, slaps the defensive guy in the face with his own arm, slaps him in the face with his own arm, and they call a foul on the Utah Jazz guy. Like, I couldn't believe that. AOH couldn't believe it. This is the inconsistency of the NBA officiating. So this is what we're talking about. The standards have been lowered for these guys. So someone like Luka Doncic could do all this stuff, no fouls called. As soon as someone does it to him, foul's called. They'll call a foul. for Austin Reeves. Then AOH will show later on in the game the same thing happening for a Utah Jazz player. Nothing called. The same exact thing, but nothing called. So once again, the inconsistencies of these referees and how they officiate these games. It's BS, guys. This is why you can't, like, how are you supposed to become a fan of basketball or continue to be a fan of basketball with this kind of officiating, with this kind of play style? With Luka Doncic doing this stuff, crying and moaning all the time. You got LeBron James yelling, hey, hey, when there was no foul. They actually overturned it. I talked about it in the live stream yesterday, right? LeBron James drives to the lane. No one touches him. He yells, hey, misses a layup. They call a foul. Then they challenge the Utah Jazz. And then the referees overturn it and they say, yeah, there was no contact. Then why is he yelling, hey, like that? And why are you blowing the whistle? You guys are supposed to be watching the game. Watching the game. You know, I was actually a referee, guys, for young kids. Right? Before COVID, and COVID actually jacked it all up for me, I was refereeing games for like 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. Like these are the age ranges I was doing. I was reffing games, right? For local rec leagues and stuff like that. And it was good money, right? It was good money, and it was just good to learn, you know, and do this stuff because I was, you know, coaching my son's basketball team. It was a way for me to continue to learn the game. And like I said, interact with the children. Like I said, it was just, to me, it was fun. I enjoyed doing it. And I had to go to class, right? I had to pass a test and all this stuff, whatever, learn some of these rules and whatever. I'm telling you guys, man, this is not basketball, what you're watching. This is not how the game is supposed to be officiated. It's just not. I'm just giving you the facts here. Any of us that played basketball, you guys know this is not it. What these guys are allowed to do, like I said, what Luka Doncic does on the court, other players can't do, right? The other teams can't get away with. There's no consistency here. It's not always getting the star treatment. No, the entire team is getting away with this stuff. I told you Austin Reeves is getting treated as if he's a superstar level player because he's on the Lakers, because he's on LeBron James' teammate. That's how it's always been his entire career, guys. Go back to the first stint in Cleveland. They're always getting all the free throws versus everybody else. The stint in Miami, guys, same thing. Free throws, fouls, all this stuff. I told you, look at LeBron James' entire career. I believe last night, just last night, he's played over 500 more games than Michael Jordan. I believe just last night, LeBron James passed Michael Jordan in personal fouls, or tied him in personal fouls. That's crazy, guys. Remember the first game he came back, played 30-plus minutes, 0 fouls called. Last night they actually called 2 fouls against LeBron James. I'm actually surprised. 2 fouls against him. That's a shocker. But he played, 37 minutes last night. So anyway, Luka Doncic, like I said, when you watch these games, you watch when he's allowed to get away. I mean, he's murdering guys out there on the offensive end. Murdering guys, nothing called. But as soon as someone does something like that, that means that man's flailing all over the place. That man's flopping all over the place. He's laying on the floor. I mean, my God, Luka Doncic, get the hell up off the floor, dude. These guys are weak. How am I supposed to get behind you, man? I'm not getting behind a Luka Doncic. I'm not buying his jersey. I'm not buying my son his jersey. None of this stuff. The dude is soft, man. Once again, it's had nothing to do with his game. He's a great player, Luka Doncic. I'm not watching your game, man. I can't watch it, though. Your game is not fun to watch. Like I said, he'll show flash of brilliance, but then the other half of the game, he's crying and moaning and carrying on. He got that stupid look on his face. He's limping over here. He's hobbling over there. But he's always hurt with something. Oh, yeah, I got hit in the leg, man. And then he gets all upset. And he gets an attitude. He's cursing at the referees. He gets all upset and mad. Once again, no technical fouls for Luka Doncic or any of these clowns out there for their continued berating of the referees and the crying and moaning to the referees, the cursing at the referees because you think someone tripped you or someone hit you or someone fouled you or someone hurt you. Like I said, I'm done with Luka Doncic, man. Like I said, I can't get behind this clown to watch him. He's not an enjoyable player to watch. These guys are not box office. Like, these are supposed to be the guys that you want to come and watch play. But who wants to watch Luka Doncic carry on and moan and cry like this? Who wants to watch it, man? Like I said, you have a really nice play, Luka Doncic. You have a couple of really nice plays in a row. And then you have to watch him cry and moan to the referee, that stupid look on his face. Then he's limping around, making excuses, not playing any defense. Like I said, I don't know, the arrogance of him, man. The way he carries himself. I don't know about this guy, Luka Doncic. Like I said, we went out there last night, went 3 for 12 from the 3-point line, but somehow got 12 free throw attempts also. I believe Luka Doncic is leading the league in free throw attempts this season. The crazy thing is, I believe it's Luka Doncic at number 1 at like 13 a game. Then Giannis, I believe, at 2 and like 11 to 12 a game. And then you had Austin Reeves at 3 at 10 a game, over 10 a game. So 2 of the top 3 players in free throw attempts this season are Los Angeles Lakers players. Austin Reeves? How the hell is he getting that high free throw attempts? Insane, right? We talked about it before. And this is the Lakers this season. So LeBron James comes back, right, to ride the Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Lakers bus. And Luka Doncic continues to get all this special treatment from the referees in the NBA. As he continues to load manage, right? So it takes his time and picks and chooses what games he wants to come back for. I'll sit out this game. I'll come back and play this game. That's Luka Doncic's entire career, guys. The man never played 75, 80 games. So once again, when you're playing 65 games a season, 67 games a season, then you're missing 2 games here, maybe a game here, a game there, a couple of games. I mean, this is what Luka Doncic does. And then he'll come back and score 40. And everybody, oh my God, Luka Doncic just 40. Yeah, because he's been resting all damn league, the whole damn season. He ain't playing no defense all season. Weird stuff from Luka Doncic, man. You guys know the deal, man. These are the facts, man. I'm not impressed with Luka Doncic this season. I haven't been impressed with him, like I said, the last couple of years to me. Like the other year when he led the Mavericks to the finals, right? I was watching a lot of those Mavericks games, right? They were on TV a lot. And my God, the dude was unbearable to watch, man. That was a couple of years back. This guy was, like I said, doing the same stuff, flopping, moaning. I mean, just the shoulders shrugged all the time, the palms up. He had that dumb look on his face like, goodness gracious, man. You guys know these are the facts, man. Luka Doncic, he'll talk about how the European League and Euro basketball is a lot tougher and harder than the NBA. Meanwhile, these guys come here and continue to cry and moan and flop around. Like, I don't get it. Like, at least someone like Nikola Jokic don't cry and moan and flop around all the damn time like that. You know what I'm saying? So if he wants to talk about how it's harder to play in the Euro League, then I respect what he says, right? How am I going to listen to Luka Doncic say something nonsense like that, and then I watch you play the game in this league? You look like a fool. Looks like everyone's soft. You're all soft. Everybody is. Not just the NBA, not just the Euro League, everyone. All you guys are clowns. You guys are fake professionals, man. So like you guys know, man, like I said, this is not to say that Luka Doncic is not a great player, right? He's going to be a certified Hall of Famer easily for Luka Doncic. But I'm telling you guys right now, I don't want to watch that dude play basketball. He's unwatchable to me, man. Like I said, he shows flashes of brilliance, right? 30 points here, 40 points there, triple doubles, right? Fancy passes from Luka Doncic. He has the flash. But like I said, man, to watch him all game, it's bad. Real bad. And like I said, when they're showing his highlights, you would have thought this man made 10 of 12 threes. The way they kept showing it, the man was 3 for 12. You guys know the deal. 6 turnovers. I'll catch you guys on the next one.